Hello, welcome to the latest breaking news. In this video, you will see important news on USA trending and breaking. Please like this video, subscribe this channel. Clarkonomics, dissecting the complexity of paying Caitlin Clark what she's really worth. IDIANAPOLIS. Dr. Ryan Brewer is a renowned valuation guru in the field of finance. He is an expert on estimating something or someone's worth. His professional opinion is so revered that he has been called on to testify in court as a valuation expert, including cases involving sports property. In his research, he has crunched the numbers, one way or another, for just about every major sports league. He has delved into college and youth sports, too. But when IndyStar asked Brewer to put a price tag on Caitlin Clark, what she has meant financially to the WNBA, her city and the country in her rookie season with the Indiana Fever, the numbers were so shocking that Brewer was sure he must have made some mistake. He ran the numbers again, then again, and every single time he got the same result. The numbers are so staggering, said Brewer, associate professor of finance at Indiana University Columbus. They don't even seem real. By Brewer's calculation, Clark is responsible for 26.5% of the WNBA's league-wide activity for the 2024 season, including attendance, merchandise sales, and television. One of every 6 tickets sold at a WNBA arena can be attributed to Clark. Total TV viewership due to Clark is up 300%, and 45% of total broadcast value came from Fever games. The league's merchandise sales catapulted 500%. With Clark ranking no. One followed by the Chicago Sky's Angel Reese, another rookie. The Fever's regular season game attendance averaged more than 17,000 fans, the first time a WNBA team has drawn more than 300,000 fans in a season. Clark's regular season games were watched by 1.2 million viewers on average, which was 199% more than non-Clark WNBA games. But perhaps the most astonishing number of all is Clark's economic impact on the city of Indianapolis, which Brewer says is upwards of $36 million. Not as big as the NBA All-Star Game's $400 million financial boost to the city in February, but a respectable 10% of that. Now, let's take a breath for a minute and think about this, said Brewer. That's for 1 year. We're talking about one player. One player who came into a league that had slowly been growing and ignited a firestorm of popularity. A player who was paid an annual salary of $76,535, a fraction of what she made for her league. A player whose male rookie counterpart, Victor Wembanyama, was paid $13.8 million his first season in the NBA, a hopping 184 times more than Clark. All of it begs the question, a complicated, multi-layered question that involves lessons in business, marketing, risks, rewards, and economic impact. Will Clark ever be paid by the WNBA what she's really worth to the league? Yes, it would make a ton of sense for Indianapolis to lock her up long-term at $1 million a year, said John Holden, associate professor of business law and ethics at the Indiana University Kelley School of Business. But the Fever and the WNBA can't just go out and give these deals, even if that's what market value for Caitlin Clark's playing would be worth. There is, after all, the WNBA's collective bargaining agreement, which puts a cap on what a rookie can be paid. Clark's $76,535 salary. No matter how much Clark has affected her league in the popularity of women's basketball nationwide, no matter how much money she's racking up for a pro sport that for years was floundering, it's a cut-and-dry issue. Whether that will change in the future depends on if the wave of interest in the league sustains, rises, or drops off. Whether TV contracts can be renegotiated, whether a higher percentage of revenues can be directed toward players, and whether the capitalist market that pro sports exists in is willing to take a risk. As this continues to materialize, the corporate side, the business side, not the players' union. But the other sides are going to continue to watch to see that these numbers can stabilize and maintain rather than just spike and drop again, said Brewer. That's what they're afraid of, and that's what's keeping the numbers low. The WNBA Players Association doesn't want to continue to watch and wait. They want things to change and quickly. Hours after the 2024 season, ended with the New York Liberty winning the championship in a 67-62 overtime Game 5 against the Minnesota Lynx. The Players Association announced it would opt out of the 2020 collective bargaining agreement, which was set to expire in 2027. The move ends the terms of that agreement after the 2025 season, a contract that set the league's minimum annual salary at $64,154 with a maximum of $241,984, adding up to average base salaries for players at about $120,000.